Live from Rip City at Rolla J Studios in Portland, Oregon, it's NORML Rocks with Herb Thrasher, featuring the best rock for the normal lifestyle, music, interviews, marijuana news, and sports. So throw up your horns and turn it up to 11 with your host, Herb Thrasher.
What's up, Portland? Everyone out there, all the stashers, normalites, what's going on out there in the world? Welcome to NORML Rocks, Herb Thrasher, and Radical Russ. What's up, Russ?
We are having a good time tonight. What a show.
Oh, man, we're fired up, man. We've got a great show tonight. That song right there, America! Oh, man, I've been listening to that song all week, fired up, man. We've got this guy, legend in the death metal world, artist, just all-around great guy, freedom fire, believes in this cause, knows this cause. Chris Barnes of 6 Feet Under. Oh. Fired up, man. Appreciate you being on the show, Chris, and I can't wait to talk to you and see what's going on in your world.
Right after this tune, right?
Yeah, well, then we got some other tunes too, man. We got some brand new stuff from Metal Blade. We got this group, man, Japanese doom metal, man. I've been listening to them for about a month now, and I can't quit listening to them, and I'm fired up to turn you guys on to them. Church of Misery. And then on Monday, we're going to go to a show, Lion Eyes, and if you're listening to NORML Show Live today with Radical Russ, we had them on Rockin' Friday, and we're going to play a couple songs by them too. So, until then, we're going to rock with some fucking 6 Feet Under 420.
Since 1978.
Hey man, we don't got not hella, dude.
Thanks, man. Oh, that's all. Like to have my herbs close by.
What do you bring on tour with you, man?
Oh, don't want to self-incriminate myself, but
Excellent.
Smoking marijuana in the bathroom of cannibalism!
yeah, I've run out, you know. I've had to smoke some brown weed too, which isn't too fun. Everyone's got to have a vice, man. It's what keeps people human.
Motherfuckers make us proud, man. Thank you very much. I woke up early this morning. You know what fucking I did first, man? You want to know what I did fucking first? I smoked a big fat fucking joint. You know what fucking time it was? It was 4:20.
to the bone right there. It's 420. Oh, that's awesome right there. That song is 420, and that is from 6 Feet Under. Russ, I've been thinking about it, and, there's a lot of people in the chat room out there who's probably not going to know our next guest, and a lot of people are for sure, but I figured out a good one. It's like, the funk world?
Yeah.
George Clinton is to funk.
Yeah.
This guy is to death metal.
God, he is the George Clinton of death metal.
Kind of like that. Chris Barnes, 6 Feet Under. Chris, what's going on in Florida, dude?
Hey, guys. How you doing, man? Thanks a lot for having me. That was a great compliment.
Fuck yeah, dude. I believe that, man. You're awesome. You've been around forever, man. I mean, since the mid-'80s, you've been doing all kinds of shit. And that song right there, we just played 420. I read somewhere, and I can't remember where I read it, but that song was recorded on 420 and at the time of 420. Tell us the story about that.
Yeah, the song is 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. It was recorded at 420 on April 20th. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted it all kind of align,
Fuck yeah, man. I love to put the thought into that. And that was back in 2002, and so that was, right after 2001, Hard Times, so,
Oh, actually, that song was recorded in 97.
Damn, that old. But it was on the Warpaint album, right?
It was on the Warpath album,
Warpath, there you go. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
But that album came out in 98.
So it's been around since then.
97, 98, yeah.
Awesome, man. And so, before that, there was like a brief little interview that you must have done on your bus or something, and one of the things you said it's so fucking strong to me, man. And it's like you said, everyone, vice, everyone has one. That's what makes us human. Elaborate on that a little bit, man. I think I know what you mean by that, but tell us more about that.
Well, I think that if we didn't like to have fun, we'd just be robots, Exactly. So even if some of the things we like to have fun doing aren't exactly legal in society's eyes or aren't morally just in society's eyes. I mean, sometimes it's just more fun to break the law and have fun with it.
No, that's exactly right. Robot is exactly the word that I totally thought, when you said that. And it's like, there's just no way that they can keep making us try to be the same or a robot. I mean, we all have our different fucking ways or vices or living styles, and it's just unbelievable that some of us have to get incarcerated for shit like that.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people get incarcerated for things that really they don't need to be incarcerated for. Just trying to have fun and doing things that they enjoy and ingesting what they want to into their own bodies. I mean, it's an old argument, like, why should we be allowed to drink alcohol when it kills more people than just about anything but tobacco, which is another drug that we're allowed to take. But something like marijuana that has never really killed anyone directly that I know of for just ingesting it into your body, we're not allowed to take that, and for some reason that seems kind of odd, and I like to question the reasoning behind that. And to me, it's pretty absurd, and I think it's about time that this prohibition ends, and that all of us that wish to ingest cannabis for medical reasons or for whatever we think we need it for, I like to use it to kind of delve into my third eye and create death metal, that people enjoy listening to, that I hope that helps their daily life. So, for me, it's purely for my own enjoyment and for my own needs. So I think it's a great thing, and I don't think it should be illegal on any level at all.
Exactly, and I know that you've always kind of spoke up about that, and I really appreciate that. And so, do you have any opinions on the medical versus legalization, recreational versus patients? There's a big kind of rift going on in the cannabis community and out west, and how is it east, and what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think you guys are a lot more progressive than we are out here, especially down in Florida. But, there's obviously states that have taken notice that they want to regulate this on their own, and they don't need the federal government to outline what might help their state. And I think it should be really decided by each state what what they want to legalize for, whether it's medical or across the board legalization. I personally think it should be legalized across the board. I mean, alcohol isn't just used medicinally.
Yeah, that's right. So is there any kind of happenings? Do you know anything going on in Florida? Or what's the scene in Florida like?
Well, I think it's up this year for legalization medically, but it's a real strict law that they're going to be putting into effect, supposedly. But yeah, I mean, I'll be voting to legalize here in Florida for sure. And everyone I've talked to, I've told about that, and hopefully it'll get somewhere. I don't suspect it will, because it seems like this is a real strict conservative state as far as that goes. With them being employing a lot of people in the war on drugs. Do
you guys get good weed there? What kind of
Oh yeah,
swag,
man, a lot of
good
California
green?
weed actually.
Yeah, that is funny.
Probably some Southern Oregon weed in there too.
That's right.
Yeah, well, that does make its way down here now and then as well. Yeah.
That's right. That's awesome, man. So, do you read High Times?
I do. I've read High Times my whole adult life, I would think, and I've picked up many tips from the magazine over the years, going way back, man. It was it's always my choice of reading in the studio and in between laying down vocals. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember when we laid down 420, we had a few High Times sitting there on the coffee table, so in the
awesome.
studio.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure High Times totally appreciates that support, too. So that's great. So one of the casualties of the drug war also is tons and tons of people out there, a lot of your fans and everywhere in the work, and, they get drug tested. It's just fucking bullshit, but it's part of the way it is in a lot of the jobs. And so what's it like working for one of the badasses of the world like Brian Slagle and not have to worry about drug testing?
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's awesome he doesn't drug test me.
That's right. Not worried about it at all. How is that?
Yeah. So, no, it's amazing to be involved with Metal Blade. I mean, it's when I was a kid, growing up in the scene and digging music, in the underground. When I'd go into a record store to buy a cassette at that time, I'd, everything. If I was looking for a band, I didn't know who they were, and I was comparing it to some other band. If it had Metal Blade's logo on the back and it was produced by Brian Slagle, 100% of the time I'd pick that cassette up over the other. And to get signed to Metal Blade in 89 and to be working with him all these years and everyone at the label, it's been, it's been amazing. It's really, it sounds stupid because people say it all the time, it's like a family, but it really is. I've known these people for half of my life, so it really has been half of my life. I've been signed to Metal Blade, and it's been awesome, man. And
yeah, no, it's awesome. I got to tell you, man, we started the show, in October, and we're just trying to promote rock and freedom and, get some of our freedom fighters out there. And I have not had any more support from anyone than Metal Blade Records. Fucking, man, it's amazing how much they've supported us. So I really appreciate it, and I love all the artists, and I think it's awesome that you're doing that. And so that's killer.
Oh, thanks.
So what about
Thanks,
American Idol, dude? You supportive of American Idol? You fired up on them?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I watched a couple seasons when it first started out, but no, I don't.
Adam Lambert just made the Queen gig.
Wow.
See, that'll get you somewhere, man. If you go to American Idol, you can get the Queen gig, dude.
Yeah, I mean, those are some big shoes to fill, that's for sure. I doubt he'll be able to do it, but good luck.
So on that note, dude, that you got some fucking fans right here listening, and they don't give a shit about what we're talking about now. They want to know about the new album. You've been in the studio. They want to know something secret. They want you to tell something. So what could you tell us about the new album?
Well, we're about to finish the mix. We're going to be hopefully getting it all done and ready for mastering next week. It's sounding amazing, man. It's really an amazing group of songs we put together, myself, Rob Arnold, Ben Savage, and Yari from Torture Killer, Steve Swanson. We all kind of came together and wrote some really good death metal. I think a lot of the fans are going to kind of be surprised, man, that how focused the band has gotten now, and the direction of our music is pretty intense. So we did write we wrote 26 songs for this record, and we've got quite a group of songs for a bunch of things here in the future. So I think everyone's going to enjoy what we've got together on this one.
No, this is definitely going to be one of the most anticipated releases of the year, and in the whole death metal community for a long time, because the lineup change and just everything, it just has to feel fresh right now.
It's fresh meat, man. We're all we're ready to cook. I mean, it's the heat is on, as they say in the Eagles or wherever that came from.
Yeah. And dude, you just announced a festival today.
Yes, we did, man. Summer Breeze over in Germany. We'll be playing that again this summer. We're going to be doing a couple others, Brutal Assault, and some other dates that we'll be announcing real soon over in Europe this summer. And we'll have a U.S. tour coming up in hopefully in May, June time period as the album's released. And everyone's going to get to see us, man. We have a good time.
Yeah, no, that's just freaking outstanding. I know we're excited for you, too, and can't wait. And hopefully you got Portland on the schedule this year, too. Keep that in mind as you guys are figuring it out. And
for sure. We had a great time last year when we did Summer Slaughter up there, man. We had a blast in Portland.
Yeah, well, we'll be looking forward to you, and we'll be taking your ass to the Cannabis Cafe that day, and we'll be doing something. We'll be having a lot of fun. So what about sports, man? The Super Bowl. You got any thoughts on the Super Bowl?
You know what? I'll be packing my own Super Bowl. I'm not going to be watching any sports, So, I always pack myself a Super Bowl. I don't really support football too much since, they're into animal cruelty and supporting people that are into that. So I'm not too much into that. So.
Right on. I understand. Any sports you're into? X Games?
I like motocross. I like motorsports, car racing, dangerous stuff where people, die when they play it usually. So
if there's a chance of death, Chris Barnes is for it.
You don't kill a dog, but you can kill people.
There we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Leave the dogs alone.
All right, so we're going to break in. The next song we're going to be playing is Jailbreak. And how you kind of got started is you were in Cannibal Corpse in the early days and wasn't a side project. And so 6 Feet Under started as a side project, and you just played covers. Tell us a little bit about that to help us understand what we're about to hear.
Well, I mean, when 6 Feet Under started, we didn't really play cover songs. That wasn't until our second EP, Alive and Dead, when we started doing some covers for fun. But it actually started when I was in Cannibal Corpse. We, after Tomb of the Mutilated came out, we did an EP, Hammer Smash Face EP, and did a couple cover songs on that. One with Black Sabbath, Zero the Hero, and a Possessed song. And the fans at that time really seemed to like, that the strange, vocal approach to a cover song with death metal vocals. And so I just, linked onto that, and I remember, people digging that, the fans liking that, and, started doing some cover songs at 6 Feet Under with Grinder on Alive and Dead, and a few other songs on with like on Maximum Violence, like you said, with Thin Lizzy, Jailbreak, and Maiden, Wrathchild, and some stuff on some of the other albums. Until we started doing Graveyard Classics and just doing full cover song albums. Just the fans just seemed to dig it, and it was a lot of fun too, playing some of the songs that I grew up listening to and really dig, when I was, in the scene, in the underground scene, just going to concerts and stuff myself.
Exactly. Yeah, that fucking Zero the Hero is definitely one of the all-time covers, man. It's so fucking classic. No doubt about it. All right, so I want to end on one question here. Well, I got two more questions, but one here. So what do you say to some of the naysayers out there that say pot has fucking kind of changed your voice a little bit?
Oh, well, I think it's changed it for the better, man. So
yes!
I think it's made me more gritty,
That's the fucking answer I'm looking for.
my vocals, so.
All right, so one more question. So me and you hanging out, we're walking into the bar, and there's a bong, a pack of papers, and a vaporizer there. Which one are you going to go to?
Oh, the bong.
Chris Bong.
2 for 2.
That's
Bonds,
right.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, fuck yeah, guys. He's the 6 feet under. He's Chris Barnes. You guys can check him out. Look for him. They got a brand new album coming out. It's going to be well anticipated. It's going to kick ass. He's a true freedom fighter. He's one of our teammates, and he's always been speaking up. And we definitely appreciate having you on the show. Chris, thank you so much, dude. Good luck with everything. And when you come to Portland, dude, we got a big time plan. So we'll be looking out for you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much, and thanks for having me tonight, and continue all the good work, and I'll help you any way I can, man. Thanks, guys.
Fuck yeah. Here we go. Jailbreak.
You're listening to the NORML Network, where the time is 420, 24/7, 365.
Yeah, oh man, right there. Chris Barnes of 6 Feet Under. Oh, that was a great interview, Russ. How about that?
That was fantastic, and love the shout out to High Times too.
Oh man, he's such a cool dude, man. I knew he was gonna be, man. I've been a fan for a long time, and I'm definitely in the metal world. I'm more of a thrasher, so the death metal. I'm not the biggest death metal guy, but fuck, there's some bands that I definitely love, and he is definitely one that I've always loved, and I appreciate. I've always known about his freedom fighting. He's just always been well outspoken about it, and he's, I've known about the song, and so I just knew that we had to get him on the show, and so I really appreciate him and everything he's doing. So fuck yeah, man, that's awesome. So today on Normal Show Live, we had Rockin' Friday, and we had Lion Eyes on there, and we're gonna go see these guys. They're gonna be here February 6th. Here in Portland. They're going to be at the Hawthorne Theater, and guys, come out, come support these guys. It's exciting. They got a new album out, and they got kind of rock, kind of jazz, fusion, reggae-ish kind of sound, and they
a little bit of everything in there.
They do, man. There's a big fusion thing going on.
I'm digging it.
Tim Salt played with them on their first album, and he was the guitarist for Clutch, and I think they toured with Clutch. I know that I went to see Clutch one time, and they were with them. I don't know if it was like a full-on tour, but I know that I saw the two together. And so you can totally hear this Clutch sound in their music, and just check them out, man. This is Super Czar and the Vulture on Normal Rocks.
Sympathy. When I was a kid, I never finished assembling my 1,000-piece puzzle of the Kremlin. Extra naked serving days. Portfolios filled with names. Sympathy. When I was a kid, I never finished assembling my 1,000-piece puzzle of the Kremlin. They're meeting in romantic corners, speeding while weaving through dark corridors. That's all you know. That's all for sure. at this time.
Oh, Lion Eyes right there. That's freaking awesome, man. I love those guys. And they got a new album out. Go check them out. They're always on the road. Right now they're in San Diego. And then they're going to head up to San Francisco. And then they're going to be in Portland on February 6th. And we're going to go see them. Freaking excited as hell. And that was Superzar and the Vulture. And that second song was Dr. Livingston. Russ, what about that, man?
I'm telling you, that rhythm section is BAMF certified.
Yeah.
Badass mother. Shut your mouth.
That's right, man. Yeah, you know, there's just like 5 or 6 guys in that band, but it sounds like there's about 12 guys on stage right there playing. So that's some awesome shit. So, you know, today, Russ, that you were mentioning on Normal Show Live that Alabama, well, you had talked to Paul about that, actually, but Alabama has got some things going on, and they're doing some good work.
They got medical going on there, and I'm going to be talking to, like, the representative, one of the representatives down there. Patricia Todd's her name.
There you go.
And, talking about getting medical in Alabama. So, yeah.
Jim, did you hear that? Jim's in the chat room, so he's part of them. Well, cool. Well, I wanted to announce, if any of you guys are around in the North Alabama area, that they are meeting this Saturday.
Oh, for the medical thing?
In Huntsville, yep, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the guest speaker is Steve Elliott from Toke of the Town.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, Russ, Steve Elliott and myself, turns out we graduated from the same college.
Get the out of here.
University of North Alabama, Fighting Lions in Florence, Alabama.
I see.
And so he has some Alabama ties. He's from there.
Right, I knew that. I didn't know you guys were in the same school.
Yep. He, he's a little bit older, so he graduated definitely before me, but we have those ties. But he's been real supportive of the Alabama medical group down there, and they're doing some great things, and so we wanted to let you guys know. Tennessee, man, if you guys are listening, cruise on down there, man, and listen to what they're doing, and maybe get back and get something going on in your state.
Learn from each other.
Or what about, is there a NORML chapter in Tennessee?
There's Tennessee NORML. In fact, they just had their Tennessee NORML Education Day, where they had all the had a luncheon and like a fundraiser dinner later that night with Keith Strott. So
nice.
Papa NORML flew out. And by all accounts, it turned out really well. They got news coverage and so as tnnormal.org, Tennessee NORML, TN NORML.
Nice. And so you guys support them, and that's cool. And so also, I wanted to move along, so we got a couple more songs to get to, but I also wanted to remind you guys that our Fishbone representatives, they're out there rocking, but they got some great products going on. And one of the products they've gotten is the Vape or Smoke.
Vape or Smoke.
And so, I don't know if anyone out there has had a chance to try these things out. This is one product that we haven't tried out, but we have heard that there's some great reviews. And they sent us one and wanted to show you guys. They've been real supportive of the show.
So it's about the size of like a 2002 cell phone.
There you go.
Okay, it's a little
real
thick,
small.
But it's small. It's, Captain Kirk beeper sized, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's got this lever where the comes out, right? I think that's how that works.
Takes high performance butane lighter,
and it lights itself. Is that it? When I flick
there
it
you
like
go.
That?
That's it.
Dang, you can hear that.
That's it. There's YouTube videos out there that you guys could go to.
Vapor
no, we're not going to try it out, dude, because we're going to give it away. We're going to wait till Russ gets back from the high times. And we're going to have a giveaway on Normal Rocks one night, and one of you guys is going to get that
I see.
shit.
And then there's lighter fluid fill right there.
There you go.
All right.
And so, but anyways, want to show that off because they've been real supportive of us, giving us music, and we're definitely supportive of other people doing good things out there in the community. And
so the lighter mechanism that would come
go.
with it, right? I guess that's installed separately. They got little screens, a little, like a little strap that goes with it. So
there you go.
Looks cool.
Vape or Smoke.
Vape or Smoke.
All right, let's get to some music.
All right.
We've got a couple more songs, and then we're going to get to Normal Rock Sports. And so this next song, I'm fucking fired up. Blood Ceremony. This is brand new stuff. The album is going to be released on Valentine's Day on Metal Blade Records, and it's so trippy, so dark, so doomy with a chick flute. What do you think of flute and metal, Russ?
Metal flautist. We need more of them.
And then the next band is Church
Jethro
Misery.
Tull, man.
That's right. Japanese doom metal. So here we go. Check it out. Blood Ceremony. Yeah, oh man, that's one of my favorite bands right there of the month, and I hope you guys liked it because you're going to be hearing the shit out of that right there. That is Church of Misery.
Now, they got interesting background.
You know what? To tell you the truth, man, I don't know much about these guys. Usually when I get the promos, I get the music, of course, and then there's all this bio and stuff. And with these guys, there was like no bio, and so I've been looking, and they're from Japan. And they're considered like this.
Right there, that's interesting.
Right there enough, that's interesting. playing doom, stoner rock metal. So that is interesting. And you know, I saw this picture, and I'll have to get it for the next graphic. But it had like a pot leaf banner in back of the drummer, you know.
Okay.
And so they're the total. It must be the Japanese stoner rock kind of doom metal dudes. And we're gonna be playing the shit because I'm telling you, they have 2 albums coming out by the end of February, and both of them are freaking awesome, and so we're going to play the shit out of that. And before that was Blood Ceremony. I hope you guys like that. I mean, that's so Jethro Tullish, but modern day, but classical.
I loved it.
The flute, the chick, just this dark sound, just different sounding. And so Metal Blade, you know, that you heard the 6 Feet Under, just, you know, Chris Barnes, and then that's how diverse, man, that record label is, and that's one of the reasons why I love them so much. And so we're going to be playing their stuff for sure. And then we have Lion Eyes, and don't forget, NORML Rock's going to be out Monday night. You guys come out there and buy me a beer or something and rock out with Lion Eyes. They're playing with Maylene and the Sons of Disaster, Alabama band. They're from Birmingham, so we're proud of them. And then you guys check out our website, our YouTube page. Our YouTube page is actually starting to grow. We're finally getting some stuff. Yeah, because we went and saw the Johnson Creek Stranglers on Saturday night. That went great, and we're going to have some videos up soon on that. So you guys keep checking us back, keep watching NORML Show live, keep supporting our community, and you guys rock. Horns up.
Horns up.
NORML Rock Sports next.
You're listening to the NORML Network, where the time is 420, 24/7, 365.
From the colleges to the pros, X Games to Olympic Games, and joint rolling contests to bongathons, it's